Hello, fellas and ladies. Time to do next year's acting predictions. But I don't have them yet. I haven't really, I put a lot of thought into it, but I haven't really assembled the actual predictions. So I am going to, live, you're going to watch me, put them together using a good friend, Brother Bros app, Award Expert. Follow me on there, you can follow your friends, you can, yada, 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 make predictions on there, through there. Have fun, have a good time. Download it and follow me on it. It's just my name, it's just literally my name. Let's get right into it. Best Actor. Timothée Chalamet is number one with the Community on. Actually, I know there's a way to see where, we were last year, so I'm actually curious what we were. How do I do it again? I should forget. I know it's an option to see into the past, to see what Best Actor looked like this time last year, but I can't seem to find it. I guess I can just text them. Okay, let's see what this time last year. You can do that on his app, on his beautiful app. March 28th last year. Oh, look at that. Y'all had Coleman Domingo at number one. Honestly, okay, you know what, not too shabby. Coleman Domingo at 1, Ray Fiennes at 4. So you got 2 out of 5 right. Daniel Craig wasn't such a bad guess either, and I'm also willing to guess that if y'all knew A Complete Unknown was coming out, y'all would predict it. But then again, Joaquin Phoenix and Adam Driver's a bit of a wolf. I mean, Sebastian Stan's right there, but where's the winner? We wonder. Oh! Number 45. In good company, too. You got Justice Smith, right off the TV Globe. Jeremy, a supporting actor. Nice, not bad, guys. 2 supporting actors, one not even the right year. Jake Johnson, Summerline. Okay, Adrian Brody's in good company. And Sam Rockwell for Argyle. And Zac Efron for Ricky Snicky. And Teo Yu for Past Lives. That's not even the right year for many reasons. So that's what y'all were doing for actors. So let's see what y'all are doing this time. Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme at number 1. I agree. I think that he is, at this point in time, number 1. I think that, I don't think there's an incentive to give Chalamet, so I'm not even going to try the narrative card with him. Yeah, he's our movie star, yada, yada, yada. I think people play the good year or, good moment card too much, and that can help for a nod, but not really a win. But I do think that, Safdie is going to pull out a performance out of Chalamet. And a big one, a big crazy performance out of Timothée Chalamet. A lot of yelling, a lot of crazy shit. I think the character of Marty is going to be pretty recognizable, pretty memeable. This when it comes to November or December. It comes out on Christmas, so it's coming out as voting is it's gonna start making money while voting's happening, so we're good. I definitely think he's gonna win. I agree with the community on this one. Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another is number 2. Yeah, I don't know about number 2, but I mean, I think One Battle After Another, the trailer just came out. I'm not gonna buy into this idea that people are gonna have that Leo's just never gonna get nominated again because he missed for Killers and Don't Look Up. If he misses for this, and there's not an obvious reason why, then I'll start getting worried about Leo going forward. But he looks really flashy in this. He's playing a hippie guy. He's playing a bit of a weirdo guy. I don't know. Leo in a PTA movie, clearly flashy. I don't really see what would cause him to miss. So I'm predicting Leo for sure. Although I think I'm gonna put Jeremy Allen White above him. Yeah, I'm going to put him above Leo. I think, he is kind of a guy of the moment, isn't he? Playing Bruce Springsteen, it's not nothing. I mean, in terms of wins, it's going to be nothing. But, Jeremy Allen White, obviously he's huge on The Bear right now. And again, having a musical biopic performance, that's got to help him. I have no reason not to put him in. Except they have Jafar Jackson from Michael. He's fucking Michael Jackson's nephew. It's his first ever performance, so if Michael's not in the picture, I'm not really going to consider it. That said, I have heard, it's pretty, holy fuck, that is, Michael Jackson reincarnated. I'm not going to put him in without Best Picture, though. A complete no-name, without picture now. I mean, that said, playing Michael Jackson is something you win for. Not playing Bruce Springsteen, playing Michael Jackson. That's what you win for. So, I'm not suggesting that if the movie's in picture, Jafar Jackson would be in win contention, but I am suggesting that he would be pretty much a lock if the movie was in picture. I think, at least. So just as a quick update, it's gonna come in real quick. It's looking increasingly likely that Michael is not coming out this year. We all knew about the reshoot thing to do with that, the legal issues. And then CinemaCon, Lionsgate's thing happened, and they didn't even fucking mention it. Like, it was very much like, oh, here's Michael. Information coming soon. Nothing. Their big movie this year, supposedly, and they did nothing with it. That was a pretty big red flag. That was enough for me to be like, I think this is next year. But now we're learning through a Deadline that not only is the movie likely not making it its October release date and likely making it to 2026, it's also possibly getting split into two. This whole thing sounds like a disaster. Either way, I no longer think Michael is this year. I am going to keep mentioning Jafar Jackson throughout this video just because I think it would just be too much of a hassle to edit every single time I mention him. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I don't think Jafar Jackson is happening anymore. Except Dwayne Johnson for the Smashing Machine. A bit of an elephant in the room. I'm going to put him probably above Jafar Jackson. Not above Leo, though. I mean, look, this is his big dramatic thing being directed by Benny Safdie. Dwayne Johnson is definitely gonna get buzz, no matter if he deserves it or not. He's gonna get, the hype. It's gonna be people going oh my god, Dwayne Johnson Oscar moment right here. Transformation, the photo we have of him is, completely unrecognizable. There could be a point where he's just inevitable, but there is someone else I know I'm going to put above him. So I think he's got to be 5 at best for now. But there's something there with him. There is something there. I think he could end up being, the elephant in the room. If he gets BAFTA, then, that's it. He's getting in. But at the same time, Globes are going to do it. Critics' Choice are probably going to do it. SAG would definitely do it. It's just really, we gotta wait for BAFTA. If BAFTA does it, we're in. Paul Mescal for Hamnet is supporting. So I will not be doing it. Jesse Plemons for Begonia, though. I think that if Timmy doesn't win, it's gonna be Jesse Plemons. I think he's been playing a bit of a nutty fucking conspiracy theorist guy. In a Yorgos Lanthimos movie, he's gonna have a lot to do, I feel like. And I do think he could, in a world, challenge Timothée Chalamet for the win. I have no reason to doubt Jesse Plemons right now. If the movie's not in picture even, I could see him getting in. Although I think the winning thing would be off the table. So yeah, Jesse Plemons for sure. We got Colin Farrell for The Ballad of a Small Player. I definitely buy him. I'm of the opinion that The Ballad of a Small Player is Colin Farrell or bust. I think when you look at what the book is, unless Edward Berger is changing a lot, this movie might be seen as a little meandering. Ghosts and shit. That said, I do, Farrell's playing a fucking gambling addict. That could be something. I do think Farrell is he's gonna win an Emmy this year. He's got some stuff. He got the stuff. I don't know. Do I put him above Jafar Jackson? I don't feel that strongly about him, put him above, the Michael Jackson actor. Denzel Washington, I'm pretty sure he's supporting an ASAP as lead. Tom Hiddleston for Life of Chuck. If he goes lead, he's not getting in. Set in stone. I think they're going to put everyone in supporting, because Tom Hiddleston has, very little lines. I think if he goes supporting and his whole, dance thing goes viral, I think that's his ticket to an Oscar nomination, but that won't happen in lead. So I'm not going to consider him in lead. I'm considering him into supporting until Neon fucks it up. Oscar Isaac for Frankenstein. There we go. He's gonna give a very loud, pretty big performance in Frankenstein. He's playing Dr. Frankenstein. Honestly, maybe I put him in over Dwayne Johnson. From what I've heard about the Smashing Machines, test screenings, he is very good, but maybe he doesn't, quite stick the landing in terms of, getting a nomination. Whereas Oscar Isaac gonna be huge. I might put him above Dwayne Johnson for now. I really just can't tell what Dwayne Johnson's gonna pull off. It's gonna be a biopic transformation, but is it gonna be Beatty? That's what I don't know. I'll put Oscar Isaac in front of him for now. I'll come back to it. Actually, because Dwayne Johnson's really tempting. Daniel Day-Lewis for Anemone, another, I would say, elephant in the room. Coming back after retirement, he's definitely gonna be a huge, a headliner. But it's directed by, his son. The behind-the-scenes stills look interesting, to say the least. I wonder if maybe he'll get some, precursor love. Problem is, Anemone is, I mean, unless Ronan Day-Lewis is actually, a fucking, killer director and writer, I have a feeling that this is just gonna be, the movie is gonna be relying on him, and that could be enough in theory. But I don't know. I think he has a shot for sure. I'm going to put him, above Colin Farrell. I feel like he's a little more likely than him, but that's about it for the time being. I don't really think this is going to manifest too much. George Clooney for Jay Kelly. Here we go. Here's something. Oh, man. Oh, that's another one I can consider over Oscar Isaac and Dwayne Johnson. Damn, I don't know what to do with these three. I think about Jay Kelly is gonna be is mostly just acting. I've heard it's really fucking good. So there definitely is a hint of something there. And I do think Clooney could be the thing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Frankenstein doesn't need acting now, does it? I do think Adam Sandler's looking good for a nomination, so I do think Clooney would come along with it. So I'm going to predict Clooney for that fifth slot for now, unless something else comes up that I want to put in instead. Robert Pattinson, Mickey 17? No. No. I would love it. I would be so ecstatic if he did get in, but no. Matthew McConaughey, The Rivals of Messiah King, that's something, I suppose. Am I putting him above Colin Farrell? Yeah. I'm going to keep him at 11, though. I think The Rivals of Messiah King, for me to go further with it, I need to see a reaction outside of South by Southwest. Letterboxd curve isn't great. The Metascore is really not great. And South by Southwest is the easiest crowd on the planet to please. So I want to wait for a non-South by Southwest crowd to watch it. Although I do buy it. That said, I don't have the movie in picture right now, so I'm going to say if the movie's not in picture, Matthew McConaughey is not coming along. Austin Butler caught stealing. Oh. I would definitely buy this a lot more. I'm really excited for this performance, like in a Darren Aronofsky movie, if this wasn't coming out in August. So much so that I might keep him at 12. I am excited for this performance, though, from him. I just think a summer release is not going to help this guy. Caught stealing is like a crime thriller. I don't know. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Okay, here's something. He got rave reviews, and the movie is coming out in the fall, so maybe there is something in there, because it was supposed to come out in May, but now they're moving it. I'll put him, I'll put him right here, right behind Colin Farrell. He got rave reviews, and I do think he's going to get some more hype, when it comes out, because, again, I hear it's fantastic. I just don't think Blue Moon is anything. But perhaps he can survive. Paul Mescal, The History of Sound. Once again, I'm not predicting that if the movie's not getting in. Actually, if the movie gets enough hype, maybe him and Josh O'Connor could happen. I'll put him right here, perhaps? No, I'll put Ethan Hawke above him. There's something there for Paul Mescal in The History of Sound. I think he's going to have a meaty performance. Obviously, Oliver Jimenez just got Bill Nye his first Oscar nomination, so maybe he can do the same for Paul Mescal and Josh O'Connor even. Robert Pattinson for Die My Love, that is a supporting performance, so no. Benedict Cumberbatch for The Roses, update, big, huge, wet update. The Roses is disqualified, pretty much. Coming out in August, missing all the festivals, missing what could have been a perfect TIFF premiere. I'm going to put him at, the bottom. No matter what happens, he's in the bottom. I'm really excited for this performance from him and Olivia Colman in this movie. But coming out in August, no. I'm keeping him here just because, I don't know, maybe Globes still do it. Oh, here's one. Lee Byung-hun. I've turned around on No Other Choice. I think Park Chan-wook is really excited for this movie. I'm excited for another Park Chan-wook movie. He was just in Squid Game too. I don't think it has to be an acting thing, but I can take him seriously. I'll put him right here, right above Colin Farrell. Why not? Okay, no, I'll put Colin Farrell above him. I think there is something there with Colin Farrell. Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams. I hear he's fantastic. I don't know what Train Dreams is, but he's gonna get a precursor, I feel like. Let's put him right here. Right in front of Daniel Day-Lewis. That makes sense to me. Why not? I hear he's fantastic. Yes! Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Yo, hold up, though. I swear to God, there is something with him. I swear to God, I'm fucking putting him... Do I put him at 5? I'm gonna put him, Dwayne Johnson's gonna be such an elephant in the room. I can't get over that. I'll put him right here. Wagner Moura at 8. But there's something there. I can see it happening. I think he's gonna get acclaim. I mean, the movie's probably going to Cannes, so we'll see very soon. But I swear to God, this performance is gonna be meaty as fuck, and I can see the Academy absolutely wanting to get Wagner Moura his first Oscar nomination. So I'll put him at 8. 8's fine with me. Robert Pattinson for The Drama. There we go. Not without the movie. Absolutely not without the movie. But I actually am really buying the movie in a way. I'll put him right here. He's having a year that, like I said, having a year will not help you with wins, but it'll help you with noms. And if the drama's in picture, then 100%. Willem Dafoe for Late Fame. I think if that happens, if Late Fame's in, I think Willem Dafoe might fucking win. I think this would be his win moment. He's playing like a old poet and shit. I'll put him here, just because I really don't. I'll actually put him in between Ethan Hawke and Paul Mescal instead. I really don't buy late fame at the moment is my thing. But then again, I'm also saying that if it's a thing, I think he's winning. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword. Matthew McConaughey for The Lost Bus? No. Absolutely no. I'm going to put him in at, like, below Benedict Cumberbatch. He's, like, so not... The Lost Bus is, like, going to be a basic Apple thriller that nobody cares about. It's going to get dumped on Apple. It's going to get, like, maybe the, 2-week Apple run that a lot of their movies get, and then it's never gonna be seen again. Jack Black, a Minecraft movie, I thought about this. I did. He's overdue, yada yada yada, but I did hear from a source he's gonna be, pushing costume design. So, I think, and it's a pretty credible source. Just trust me on that one. So, I unfortunately am gonna say he will not make the cut. Andrew Garfield after The Hunt is supporting. Brendan Fraser for Rental Family. Here's something. My Oscar-winning king. I think Brendan Fraser getting another Oscar nomination is pretty inevitable. Maybe this is simply just this. If the movie's in picture, then oh my god, give it to him. And I'm coming around on Rental Family big time. Like I'm hearing really good buzz, and I think he's gonna get hyped no matter what. I think he's gonna give a fantastic performance. Man, I'm in this area in the Farrell. He's talking ahead of Lee Byung-hun. He's in like this camp right here with like Joel Edgerton, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Colin Farrell. But I think his movie is the most likely to take off. I'm going to put Brendan Fraser there, but also I'm going to put Colin Farrell here in front of Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm changing my mind a little bit. Colin Farrell, again, playing a gambling addict. I think Brendan Fraser's going to have a really heartwarming performance. So I'm going to put Brendan Fraser at number 10. Tonatiuh, Kiss the Spider-Woman's not going to be anything other than Jennifer Lopez, if that even, so no. Colin Farrell for Big Bold Beautiful Journey, not without the movie. I'll put him in that camp right here that I have, like, these guys. Let's go. I think McConaughey's more likely than actually. I'm going to put Mescal behind Matt McConaughey. Now I think about it, I think Robert Pattinson would put him a little lower too, actually. Right here, yeah. I don't think Farrell's gonna have him for a Big Bold Beautiful Journey. No. If the movie's in, then sure, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. In fact, I'm gonna put him behind Austin Butler as well. Because I think Butler's going to give a very interesting performance, at least. So will Farrell, granted, in Big Bold Beautiful Journey. But he's not going to get in with, Battle of a Small Player probably being bigger. And I don't think a Big Bold Beautiful Journey is going to be anything. Ed Harris, Long Day's Journey Tonight. That ship has fucking sailed. Andre Holland, the actor. Man, I wish I could fucking see the movie. It's out, and I still am unable to see it. It's not coming out in Canada, and I'm pissed off. I don't think Neon's ever gonna put this wide. It really, really upsets me. Little Brian Twinless could get a Globe nom. I hear he's fantastic. I would be fucking shocked if he actually got an Oscar nomination, though. Right here. Boom. There you go. John McGarvey for Omaha. I actually heard he's excellent. I'll give him a slot. But like low. I think right here. Yeah, right. Like in between Austin Butler and Colin Farrell. I heard he's terrific though, so I'm excited for this performance from him. Actually, well, he's not going to have... you know what? I'll keep an eye on him. Why not? Will Arnett is this thing on? Again, I think that's next year. ASAP for Highest to Lowest. I don't think that Highest to Lowest is going to be anything. But let's play with it for a second. Let's say Highest to Lowest is in picture. Would ASAP Rocky get in? I know Denzel would get in. Would ASAP get in? I think he's above the... no. I think he's here. Maybe even here. I don't know. Spike's leads aren't always like the show. Delroy Lindo. He's playing like a detective and shit, so I don't know. I'm not really suspecting ASAP would happen. With picture, we can obviously entertain it, but I think it's not going to happen. So, boom. Josh O'Connor for The Mastermind. The people are really taking this seriously, this movie. I have no reason to take a Kelly Reichardt movie seriously. That said, I have learned that it's taking place in the backdrop of Vietnam. That definitely gives him a boost. So I can take him seriously a little bit. I'll put him... Yeah, I like here. That's fine. I don't think... Because I think the drama is more likely to happen as a movie. I don't think Josh O'Connor would come close if the movie wasn't in picture. Because Kelly Reichardt's performances are very subdued. So I don't think so. But I'm excited for the movie. It sounds really interesting. Here we go. Here's someone. Andrew Scott for Pressure. This is a ticking time bomb war movie where Brendan Fraser's playing Eisenhower and he's playing like a soldier. It's trying to give like a message. It's like almost like 1917. Like in the coming up to Pearl Harbor, I believe. I think he could absolutely happen. I'm putting him high. I'm putting him above fair. I'm like actually really taking this seriously. I'm putting him here. With or without the movie, I think Andrew Scott could really happen. I don't think he's higher than Jafar Jackson, like fucking becoming Michael Jackson or anything like that, but I think Andrew Scott, there's something real there. Brad Pitt F1, no. Christian Bale for The Bride is next year, and even then I assumed he was supporting. Supporting Plainclothes, what's that? Oh, this went to Sundance, didn't it? I didn't hear anything about it. I think I heard some things about it, but like, he wouldn't happen now. Guess Aurora for Wade, he's playing Jesus, right? Yeah, no, that's not happening. Daniel Craig for Wake Up Dead Man. I actually want to investigate him a little bit. That was not a Knives Out pun. Not high, though. I'm, like, going to put him, like, here? Maybe a little higher, actually. I don't know. The photo, he looks a lot more grizzled than he typically does, and he's going to get Globe nominated, we know that. That helps him a lot, but so is probably, like, Robert Pattinson might get Globe nominated too, for example, Ethan Hawke. But, like, the photos they've released of Daniel Craig in Wake Up Dead Man, he looks like he's, like, maybe doing a little bit more than he typically does, not just doing, like, he's fantastic. I think he gets undersold in these movies, but I also think it is easy to pass him off as just some, like, Southern thing. Like some Southern cartoon character. It looks like he's got a little more to do in this one, but at this point in time, I have no reason to believe he'll actually manifest. Benicio del Toro for The Phoenician Scheme. I actually heard he is like the lead. I'll put him. Ralph Fiennes was like actually solidly close for the Grand Budapest Hotel. I think that's what we're dealing with Benicio del Toro. I'm okay putting him here. It makes sense for him to be like the first Wes Anderson performance to be nominated. Some people think Michael Cera is going to happen. You guys are out of whack. Actually, no, I'm going to put him here. I think Pattinson makes a little more sense. But yeah, he is like the lead. I just don't think Wes Anderson's ever... Okay, I don't want to say never, but I think that this could be like, another Wes Anderson movie that doesn't get anything. Tom Cruise for Mission Impossible? Absolutely not. Joaquin Phoenix for Eddington. Again, I think Ari Aster has a movie getting on for Best Picture in him. I don't know if this is the one, although he is playing like a COVID denier and shit. I also do think that Hollywood might still be like not on speaking terms with him. I'm gonna put him like right here, actually. I think he's gonna be fantastic. Like Ari gets great performances, but I'm thinking, okay, I'll put him a little higher, right here. Why not? Glenn Powell for The Running Man. I'd love it, but probably not. I have wondered that if The Running Man is just too good, could it happen? But I think even in that scenario, he wouldn't get in. I'll put him right here. Yeah, he's not going to get in. He's playing Arnie's character from thing. Although I do think he's more adapting like the book, which I think could actually give him a little more to work with. But I don't think that's going to manifest. Keanu Reeves, The Entertainment System is down next year. Jay Kelly, Adam Sandler, and supporting. Oscar Isaac, Hannah Dante, absolutely not. Idris Elba, what the fuck? Why is he so low? People underestimate that Catherine Bigelow's performances get in. I'm putting him like high. Yeah, I'll put him here actually. I think Idris Elba is definitely on track for a first Oscar nomination. Why the fuck not? Catherine Bigelow again. Her performances they get in. So I'm absolutely taking Idris Elba seriously. Why wouldn't you? Is the question. What the fuck is Lear Rex? This movie that Al Pacino was in that y'all think is like high. Oh shit, not a bad cast at all, actually. Holy shit, that's a good... Wait, what the fuck? This cast kind of fucks. Oh, it's in production. Oh, okay. Oh, it's King... Is it like a King Lear thing? Oh, it's fully King Lear. What the fuck? Oh, fuck, Pacino's playing King Lear. Is that this year, though? That could be, like, a thing next year, perhaps, though. Anthony Mackie for Captain America. Okay. David Cornswell for Superman. Alright, we're trying to get to the silly ones, although I do see some stuff I'm really taking seriously. Jude Law for Wizard of the Kremlin, I could see happening. He's playing Vladimir Putin, but I believe he's supporting. Channing Tatum for Roofman. Yeah. I'm taking him very seriously. I'm putting him high. Putting him high up there. Let's put him... Okay, so I'm going to put him here in between Fraser and Edgerton, but I'm going to put Day-Lewis above Edgerton. Actually, no. Yeah, I like that. And I'm going to put Ethan Hawke right here, and I'm actually going to swap Pattinson and Mescal. Man, there's a lot of contenders this year. Like, I am taking 22 to 1, like fairly seriously. I'm not even done putting this list together. I know there's a couple more that I'm taking seriously that I haven't passed yet. But yeah, Channing Tatum for Roofman at 61. That's crazy low. I think that this performance is going to be fantastic. from Channing Tatum. It could be like a career performance. I'm really excited to see what he does, and I do think that he has a shot. I think he really has a shot here. Paul Bettany for the collaboration playing Andy Warhol. Last couple years, I've been fully predicting him. Am I doing the same thing this year? I don't really see why not. Again, I think I'm just getting cold feet on this movie. I'll put him here for the collaboration playing, again, Andy Warhol. That's not nothing. I'll put McConaughey here. Why not? Actually, not. I'll put McConaughey above Farrell. No, above Bettany. Bettany at 18. I like it. It's not bad. There's one more that comes to mind that I still think could happen, but let's just see if I'm missing something. Bill Skarsgård for Locke, that fucking, like, thriller action movie? Nope. Dinner for the Alternates? No. Paul Dano for the Witch of the Kremlin? Perhaps, but I'm going to put him, like, really low. I think that movie's not going to be anything, but I do think Jude Law would happen in supporting, like, possibly. So, I'll put him here. Timothée Chalamet for Dune? Good luck, guys. Yeah, a lot of these are something I know exists, like Chevy Chase, oh, buddy. But I don't think so. Dominic Sessa and Tony. That's the movie from Matt Johnson about Bourdain. Next year for sure, but, you know, it's not even filming yet, I don't think. June Squibb for Lost and Found in Cleveland. Oh, a lot going on there. Josh Hutcherson for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Anthony Mackie and Woody Harrelson for The Electric State. Yes, now we're talking. There's someone big missing I want to, like, make sure I get to. Oh, Cooper Hoffman for I Want Your Sex. I'll put him on the list really low. A little low. A little higher than that, actually. Yeah, there we go. That's fine with me. Yeah, a lot of these I know exist. I just don't think so. That would be dope. Tim Robinson for Friendship would be perfect, but no. Hugh Jackman is who I'm looking for the death of Robin Hood, but I don't know where why the fuck is Brody and Chalamet above him? Why the fuck is Robin Williams here? He's not in a movie. Where is Hugh Jackman? Chris Evans for Sacrifice is not going to happen. That is for fucking sure. There he is, Hugh Jackman for the death of Robin Hood. I want to take him seriously. In fact, so seriously that I'm putting him high. Talking about a grieving, dying Robin Hood from Hugh Jackman. I'm down with that. I'll put him here in between Dafoe and Pattinson. Some people don't think it's coming out. I feel like it's on track to come out. That's just me. I think that's about everything. Yeah, that's a lot of people. So just to recap, my top 5, my first official nominees. Am I going with Clooney or am I going with Isaac Johnson or Mora? Man, they all look so tempting, but I am going to predict Adam Sandler in supporting. Kind of can't do that without George Clooney. I think he's going to do a lot. I'm really excited for this performance. So, my official first predictions. Number 1, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. Number 2, Jesse Plemons for Begonia. Number 3, Jeremy Allen White for Deliver Me From Nowhere. Number 4, Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. I'm still going with him. I don't see why not. Number 5, George Clooney for Jake Kelly. Right on the outset, we got Oscar Isaac for Frankenstein, Dwayne Johnson for The Smashing Machine, Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent, Jafar Jackson for Michael, and Idris Elba for Catherine Bigelow movie. Also really taking seriously Andrew Scott for Pressure, Brendan Fraser for The Rental Family, and Channing Tatum for Roofman. Alright, let's move on to Best Actress. Let's see what y'all were doing this time last year, shall we? 3 of these were disqualified. 2 of them supporting, 1 not even last year. And I think, and even if you make that adjustment, yeah, Cynthia Erivo at 10, not bad. Torres and Demi Moore, y'all didn't know existed. I don't think I knew The Substance existed either, in fairness. I think I knew I'm Still Here existed, to be fair. Where is Mikey Madison? Damn, 25. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I think I even had her higher. Y'all had Kirsten Dunst ahead of her. Jesus. Anjanou Ellis. And then Carla Sofia Gascon. I don't want to know where she is. If she even on here at all. Oh, there she is. 80. Really? That's higher than I thought, to be honest. Y'all had no reason to predict it this point last year. So let's get to this year's Best Actress race. Let's see what you guys got. Number 1, you have Julia Roberts for After the Hunt. I agree. I've heard some stuff about the script, and Julia Roberts is going to be doing a lot. She's going to be acting. So, yeah, I'm going to put her at 1 for now. I'm not, secure with that. Timmy, I'm pretty set. Julia Roberts, I'm not it's hers to lose. No, but I also think in terms of in my purview, she makes the most sense. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked for Good. If the movie gets picture, then yeah, she'll get in. I'm not really buying the winning thing. But if the movie's in picture, then yeah. But if the movie's not in picture, then no. Pretty simple. I don't really have much else to say about Cynthia Erivo. I'm not going to predict her. But, I get it. She's a 2 for all. I understand why. Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Yeah, that's got to happen. If, unless the movie's not it. I mean, she's going to be a grieving wife of William Shakespeare. Like, she's gonna be sad, bro. She's gonna be crying. She's gonna be tearing. I absolutely buy Jessie Buckley. I have no reason not to predict her. She could theoretically win, even, like, in theory. Jennifer Lawrence for Die, My Love. Without picture, I'm saying absolutely not. Although it is Jennifer Lawrence, I'm gonna keep her behind Cynthia Erivo just because, again, I don't think the movie's gonna be a thing. And I think, granted, I don't think Cynthia happens without the movie, but I think Lawrence. I think more so, I think just Lynn Ramsey's going to be ignored again. I don't really have any reason at this point in time. Like, the book isn't really convincing me. I think Lawrence will be really good, but I don't think she'll, do that. Renata Reinsve, I'm going to put her above Jennifer Lawrence, but not above Cynthia Erivo. A similar sentiment, really, like with Wicked and Die by Love. With the movie, 100%. Without the movie, I'm not really vibing with it. Although this could be a case for her. I just don't think Sentimental Vow is going to recapture Worst Person in the World hype. I just don't. But I'm excited. She's going to be very good, I feel like. And the movie's going to be really good. Just, I don't know about a nomination. Emma Stone for Begonia? Yeah. Am I going to put her above Buckley? Probably not. I think Here is fine. But yeah. If Begonia is in picture, then yeah. How do you not? I don't think she's going to be in the winning conversation, at least not in the way that Jesse Plemons could. But I think, she's going to be, kidnapped and, possibly tortured and shit. So, yeah, she's going to get in. She's going to be really funny and really good. Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Yeah, that's something. I talked to some people who say that she absolutely has the stuff to get in, but the movie is what would bring her down. But I've seen that before. I've seen it happen, and I've seen it go both ways. Where the actor is the thing, but the movie isn't. I've seen it go both ways. So I'm down to take Rose Byrne very seriously for this. It sounds like she's got quite the performance on her. So I'm going to put her there above Cynthia Erivo, not above Emma Stone. Can't do that. So far, this 5 looks very believable. Roberts, Buckley, Stone, Byrne, and Erivo. I'm going to keep digging. But I like the look of this so far. If this was the 5, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Oh, but now we got Amanda Seyfried for Ann Lee. This is something where I could see her happening with or without picture. She's playing the titular Ann Lee. It's a musical. It's, Mona Fastball's last script, the lead one, and that would be Adrian Brody for The Brutalist. So I'm thinking Amanda Seyfried's going to have a really meaty role. She's somewhere in the Erivo Byrne lane. Am I putting her above or behind Byrne? I'm going to go behind Byrne for now. I don't know what Ann Lee's going to be. Mona Fastball's movies were the most Oscar-y. But again, I don't think were they co-written by Brady Corbet? They were not, in fairness. So, okay, I think Amanda Seyfried absolutely can happen, but I'm gonna put Rose Byrne above her for now. Anne Hathaway for Mother Mary. I'm unfortunately thinking that is not gonna happen. I can't wait for this performance, but I'm thinking Mother Mary is just not gonna be a thing. Although maybe she'll catch some. I think she'll catch some buzz though. So I have no reason to put her above Jennifer Lawrence, for example. Jessica Lange for Long Day's Journey Tonight. Oh, that ship has sailed. That ship is so sailed by now. I think I can put her above Anne Hathaway, perhaps. Yeah, she is gonna be really baity for sure. But I think this movie's just off the map entirely. June Squibb for Eleanor the Great. I do know that this movie is coming out in August, so that's an automatic red flag. But I do think it could go to Cannes. She could get some buzz. I have no reason to put her above all of these women, though. I'll put her here. I think she'll catch some individual buzz. I think she'll be good. I'm excited to see what she does. What Scarlett Johansson directing and the performance looks like. Olivia Colman for The Roses. Disqualified! That's not disqualified. I'll put her above Anne Hathaway. Actually, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm very excited for this performance from Olivia Colman, but coming out in August kind of tells me a lot about The Roses. So, out you go, Olivia Colman. Let's see what's next. And other people going, oh, but she's Olivia Colman. She gets nominated. Shut up, nerd. Shut up, loser, dweeb, asshole. Sydney Sweeney for the Christy Martin biopic. Yeah, sure, that could happen. Will she, though? I'm not putting her above Miranda Rines for Jennifer Lawrence. I could put her above June Squibb, perhaps. I mean, it's going to be a really baity. She's definitely got a little bit of a transformation thing going on. I believe her character's queer as well. She, killed her husband, I think, or she tried to. I don't know. I don't want to make accusations. I mean, it's a sports biopic performance from, a big, young actress. So, I could see a case for Sydney Sweeney getting in, but I can't in good faith predict her at this point in time. Zendaya for the drama, I mean, she's in the same position as Robert Pattinson. If the movie's in, they're both in, but if not, neither. I'll put her, in the same... I'll put her here. Because June Squibb and Sydney Sweeney could happen without the movie. Zendaya can't. I'll put her here, then. Honestly. That makes a little bit more sense for me. But actually, in fact, am I putting Sweeney above Lauren? No. No. Zendaya's looking like she's going to have a really... Again, I think there is kind of an incentive to nominate Zendaya. I think the drama needs to happen first before Zendaya does. Tessa Thompson for Hida. Yeah. 2, in between Roberts and Buckley. Yeah. I think that this performance is going to be really big for Tessa Thompson. I think it's going to be like, oh, there's the side we never seen of her yet. This screams Tessa Thompson's first Oscar nomination. I am absolutely, set in her getting in. I can even see her winning. I think Tessa Thompson can fucking win for Hida. I'm keeping her in. She's going to be playing. She's got, a lot of emotional shit going on in this movie, and I think Nia DaCosta can definitely direct the hell out of this performance. So, yeah, Tessa Thompson, number 2. Margot Robbie, A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Again, similar to Zendaya, similar to Colin Farrell. I think, it doesn't happen without the movie. Unlike the drama, though, I don't really think A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey is going to happen. People are definitely going Margot Robbie because they want to, but that's not going to do it for me. I'll put her right here in between Jessica Lange, because I think Jessica Lange, the thing with Jessica Lange is the movie is completely done. Out of here. But I do think that Lange at least will have the performance to back it up. I don't think Robbie... I mean, she'll be great, I'm sure. She just won't have that performance. Oh, here's one. Emma Mackey for Ella McKay. Without the movie, no, but I think the movie is really, on the rise, possibly. Put her right here in between Sweeney and June Squibb. She's playing, an idealistic, politician and shit. I think if the movie gets in, she's gotta get in. That would be weird if she missed. It really depends on the movie. But I do think she's going to be very good. So, yeah, I'll put her there. I'm okay with that between Sweeney and June Squibb. Amy Adams for At the Sea. Directed by Cornell Mandruxo. We saw what that motherfucker did for Vanessa Kirby. What kind of performance Amy Adams is going to have? Oh, I'm going to put her high up here. Let's go here. No, fuck it. Right here. There we go. I think Amy Adams, could she win? We know what Cornell Mandruxo can do with a performance now. We know what he can direct. Could he direct Amy Adams to a victory? So she's after a drug addiction, it looks like. Oh yeah, we got something. With Amy Adams. Eva Victor for Sorry Baby. I've heard she's fantastic. From the sound of it wouldn't really happen. I'll put her right here above Olivia Colman because I really think La Rose is just so dead. Actually, you know what? No, I'll keep Anne Hathaway above her. I think Eva Victor would be crazy if it happened. In fact, I think Sorry Baby's confirmed to come out in June. So that's kind of done. Dakota Johnson, Materialist, nope. Regina Hall is supporting. Jennifer Lopez is supporting. Ariana Grande is supporting. Good job, guys. Good job. You guys nailed it. Lucy Liu for Rosemead. Okay. I want to investigate this one. I believe the plot is very baity. Lucy Liu getting her first nomination. That's not nothing. That's not a nothing theory. I just think Rosemead's really nothing, and that could be a problem. I didn't see what she can do, but I can put her right here, right behind Zendaya. I do buy the idea of Lucy Liu getting an overdue Oscar nomination, but I'm not going to predict it. At least not yet. Jessie Buckley of The Bride. The Bride got delayed. Fernanda Montenegro for Victoria? What the fuck is that? I guarantee people are predicting her just because of the aftermath of the Fernanda Torres thing. Looks like it premiered at Berlin. I don't know who those people are, who directed and wrote out the fuck they are. Victoria is an elderly woman who lives alone and feels distressed by the increasing violence in her neighborhood. What the fuck is this? It's a drama. Okay. People are absolutely only going with her because Fernanda Torres has happened, but I guess that sounds baity. I'll give her 21. Yeah, let's give her at the bottom. Rebecca Ferguson for the Catherine Bigelow movie. Again, same with Idris Elba. Why wouldn't she? Again, Bigelow movies get acting nominations. They happen. So much so, I can put her above Rose Byrne. Am I going to predict Rebecca Ferguson? Yeah, I'm going to predict Rebecca Ferguson. I think she is similar to Idris Elba. She's on track for a nomination, like any day now, I would say. And why wouldn't this be it? Again, I feel weird that I'm the only one predicting this Catherine Bigelow movie. I don't know. It getting an acting nomination makes sense. No, Rebecca Ferguson, my number 5. I'm doing it. I'm knocking out Rose Byrne. I'm putting in Rebecca Ferguson. Fuck you. I don't care. Jodie Comer for Last Disturbance of Madeline, like the fucking Kenneth Branagh movie. I think she'll be really good. So I can put her like a little, like right here. I think she's gonna be great. She's a fantastic performer. I just think the movie is gonna be a nothing movie. I think it's a genre movie, isn't it? I think it's like a psychological thriller. It just means described as a thriller. Contemporary. Okay, well now I'm confused. Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'll leave her there. I'm okay with that. But she's not gonna happen though. Like she's not gonna happen. I mean, she might be very good though. That's the thing. The Summer Book. Oh, it's Glenn Close. Every time Glenn Close is in a movie, people try. I know people are going to try to do it for Wake Up Dead Man. I'm not. Guess it premiered already? The Summer Book. I don't know what the fuck this is. Anderson Lies in it? I never heard of this one. I'm not going to try that. It feels like something everyone tries to do every year. I'm not predicting Cate Blanchett for the Jim Jarmusch movie. I don't think the Remembrance Place is coming out this year, so I'm not predicting Lily Gladstone. Sophie Thatcher was very good in Companion, but no. Saoirse Ronan for Bad Apples. This is a purely Saoirse Ronan thing, but I guess I can entertain her a little bit. It sounds really like she can have some meat there, but I don't think Bad Apples is anything at all. I'll put her. Actually, yeah. Here's fine. People just predict Saoirse Ronan every year until it sticks. I don't know. I think she needs to actually do something of substance to get in again. Tiana Taylor's not lead. Jenna Ortega's playing a fucking robot in Claire in the Sun. No. I'm excited for this performance because I want to see her outside of like the fucking angsty teen thing. But no way she's getting out for a Taika Waititi robot. Kiki Palm for one of them days. I mean, she's very good. But no. Son Ye-jin for No Other Choice. I feel like the co-star is more likely to get in than her, but I guess I can take her a little seriously if I'm going to take her co-star, but I think he has a little bit more of a name behind him. I'll put her here. No, here. You know what? Zendaya and her are in a similar position. It's just kind of which one do I trust more? But also, if Drama gets in, Zendaya gets in. If No Other Choice gets in, Son Ye-jin doesn't have to. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put Zendaya above her. Zoe Deutsch for Nouvelle Vague. There we go. Now we're talking. Playing Jean Seberg. I think that this is possible. A good biopic performance from her. She's French. She's going to be doing an accent. Going to be a little bit of a transformation. I don't think this is going to manifest in anything, but I can put her right here? No, I feel like she'd happen before Son Ye-jin happens. I think it would just be her. Like, it would only be Zoe Deutsch. But yeah, I think Zoe Deutsch is something there with her. Because, playing Jane Seberg, that's not nothing. Although it didn't help for Kristen Stewart, but that movie, sucked. Jodie Foster for that one movie. I forget what it's called. Sure, I'll put her on the list, but like, low. I don't think that, I guess we'll find out really soon for Cannes. Right here is fine, actually. Cannes happening. It's definitely gonna go. This movie V Previ. But yeah, the director is nothing. So no. Anya Taylor-Joy for Sacrifice. That would be surprised. Felicity Jones, I believe she's supporting. Iowa DeBerry is supporting. Keke Palmer for I Love Boosters. My guess is no, but I kind of want to take her a little seriously. I think she's on track for her first Oscar nom. I just don't think it will be for a Boots Riley movie. Let's put her here above Anne Hathaway. Let's do that. Yeah. Jessica Chastain for Dreams. No, that's the Michael Franco movie. But no. It premiered at Berlin to no hype, so that's not gonna happen. Charlie XCX for Irukcha? What the fuck is that? Talk about Peter O's. I don't know who that is. An intimate look into the combustible relationship between two women in Warsaw. One Polish, the other tourist. Oh, that does sound interesting. I'll give it to them. Oh, she wrote it, too. Okay. It sounds interesting. Sure. I'll put her at the bottom. Charlie XCX for the movie she wrote. Let's keep her there. Yeah, let's keep her there. I don't know. I think Charlie XCX is going to have a year in terms of movies. She's being in a couple of them, and I think she's, composing Mother Mary. So she's going to have a year, but I don't think it's going to manifest into an Oscar nomination. Oh, by the way, there was that clip going around of her performance. Everyone goes this is the worst acting I've ever seen. It was not even a second. Fuck off. You guys are maniacs. Angelina Jolie for Couture. I'm excited for it. I just don't think that movie's gonna do anything, but I think she's gonna have a fantastic performance. Alice Wincourt does get performances out of their actresses, so I can say Angelina Jolie. Yeah, right. But even above Saoirse Ronan, I can say That feels right. Shouldn't get in for Maria, but doesn't mean Angelina Jolie's never getting in again. Rachel Zegler for Snow White. Great performance, but no. A lot of these starting to look a little, Angelina Looking Glass we can talk about when we go to supporting in a different video. Timothée Chalamet, Dune Part 3, there's a lot going on there. I see Florence Pugh for Thunderbolts. Guys, get a fucking grip. Greta Lee for Late Fame, now that's something. I don't know if she's lead or not, but I can entertain her in lead. It sounds like that. Similar thing as Willem Dafoe, except less in the winning conversation. Put her above Jodie Foster. I'll put her above Margot Robbie, actually. Oh, she's above all these. Okay, maybe she's actually pretty high. I feel like Jodie Comer's could, actually happen without the movie, or it's definitely can't. So, I'm going to put her here, but I think that movie is more of a Willem Dafoe vehicle. But if the movie's in picture, I don't see why she wouldn't get in either. She's going to have a good year. She's also in the Bigelow movie. What? Charlie XCX for Radio 1's Big Weekend Luton. What is that? This is a prediction that people have. It's just a performance. It's just a fucking concert. Okay, yeah. What? Kirsten Dunst for The Internet System is Down. I don't think she's lead. Gal Gadot for Snow White. Interesting. Selena Gomez for Meet the Josh. What? What is that? Oh, I guess it's premiered already. Yeah. What? This plot's absurd. Josh, a disgraced Marine, moves to LA to follow his dream of making a fourth Meet the Parents movie. What? Is Selena Gomez even in the movie? Why am I here? Oh my god. 3 Charlie XCXs? What? Charlie XCX 3 times? Oh my god, I'll predict Charlie XCX. Relax. I Want Your Sex, she's not lead. Olivia Wilde is, which she's right there. I'll put her a little high up. In the same place I had Cooper Hoffman, although I think she might be just a tad more likely. I think her role is going to be a little showier. But what is this 3 Charlie XCX thing? She's not the lead in I Want Your Sex. What's The Moment? Directed by Aiden Zamiri? I thought I knew everything she was in. I'm surprised. Oh, not a bad cat. Alexander Skarsgård's in it. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, I think I did hear about this. I think I heard about this, but I don't think it's coming out this year. It's a mockumentary? No. And then what's this one? The Gallerist by Kathy Yant. Really? Oh, yeah, I did know about that. I know Natalie Portman and Jenna Ortega. This I knew. I mean, it looks like it's coming out this year. It doesn't look like Charlie XCX is the lead, though. I'm just going to consider it for the one that she wrote. I don't think Zoe Saldana's going to have an aftermath thing with her, Emilia Perez victory. I don't think she's ever getting nominated for Avatar. What's this movie that Leona Benoche is in? I thought she's fantastic in The Teacher's Lounge. So I'm always interested in what she's coming up next. Oh, it premiered. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything that would happen. Marianne Cotillard is in a movie called The Ice Tower. Looks interesting, at least. I'll say that. Sure, I'll give her a little tug. But I don't think so. I think we're running out of options here. Unless I'm really missing something. Millie Bobby Brown for Electric City. Now we're talking. To be more, no. That, supporting, we could talk about it for a little bit. Cincinnati was really good in I'm Becoming Guinea Fowl, but no. I think we're out of options here. Am I missing someone? Oh, the girl from Alpha could, sneak her way in. If the movie's something, I think she is who would get in. Although she is young and it's a Julia Ducournau movie, so, no. I think that's kind of everyone. I feel like, because every one of these other options are, kind of no. Chloe East for the Kendrick Lamar movie would not happen. Allison Brie for that Together movie, no. Oh, Daniela Lopez for The Wave, I actually want to take seriously. I think that's a movie we're not taking seriously enough. I'm going to put her really high. Right here, actually, above Zendaya. I like that, because I think The Wave could be really something big. I don't know if that would mean her performance would get in. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't think the performance would get in, actually. I'll put her... Yeah, right here. Why not? I don't know. The Wave looks very interesting to me. I think The Wave is something we're taking. Another Charlie XCX! 100 Nights of Hero? Fantasy romance where, again, doesn't look like she's the lead. Y'all, I don't think you guys can't keep putting Charlie XCX in lead for every fucking movie. Am I forgetting someone else? Am I? Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Since the Rose is gone, I put After the Hunt back in picture. So, you're welcome. I think I got everyone. I think Jodie Comer is probably supporting for The Death of Robin Hood. Yeah, I think I kind of covered everybody is possible. I think America Ferrera sounds supporting for The Lost Bus for that hilarious sounding movie. Oh, Rose Byrne for Toe, perhaps. I don't imagine that'll happen when so much of the hype is around her performance in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Just wanted to jump on here and quickly say there was one person that came up, Lily Rose Depp for The Governesses, the Joe Talbot movie. Joe Talbot, I don't know. I don't think she would happen, per se, but she is worth mentioning, probably. All right, so we have, I think that's enough. I think I got everything. All right, so my official predictions for Best Actress. Julia Roberts, After the Hunt. Tessa Thompson for Hida. At number 3, we got Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Number 4, we got Emma Stone for Begonia. And at number 5, I got Rebecca Ferguson for the Catherine Bigelow movie. And behind her, I got Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Amanda Seyfried for Anne Lee. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked for Good. Amy Adams for At the Sea. Renata Reinsveld for Sentimental Value. Also really taken seriously, Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love. Sydney Sweeney for the Christy Martin movie. Emma Mackey for Ella McKay. And June Squibb for Eleanor the Great. So yeah, actually, quick shit. I'm going to put Zoe Deutsch above Zendaya. I think that makes sense. So yeah, those are the acting predictions. A little unorthodox for sure. Let me stop screen recording. I don't have that much footage. That's it. That's what I'm doing for now. Yeah, hopefully I'll have a supporting video at some point soon. But I've got some other stuff I gotta prioritize as well. So who knows what I'll do. Well, let's grab and share. Ciao, ciao now.